ladies and gentlemen, we are beginning with the opening keynote address featuring a stalwart of a leader himself and someone who's also been one of the driving force, especially as we talk about in terms of the roadways or the highways. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the opening keynote address will be delivered by none other than Sri Nitin Gadkari, Minister for Road Transport and Highways, Government of India. In fact, as we all know, that he's definitely believed that believing roads to be the gateway of prosperity, he's given top priority to constructing roads in order to tackle the problem of tribal malnutrition in Melghat, Dharni belt of Amravati district, and also provided all-weather connectivity to 91 remote villages of the belt as well. He's one of the most senior members of Sri Narendra Modi ji's government and is seen as a man of the masses, an accomplished social reformer, as well as an adroit statesman and administrator, a seasoned politician. Mr. Gadkari has earned for himself the distinction of being a visionary thinker and a deft executor. Now, spearheading, or for that matter, driving this conversation, ladies and gentlemen, we have with us once again Bodhisatva Ganguli, executive editor, The Economic Times. So on that note, let's indulge in this amazing keynote address coming your way, featuring Sri Nitin Gadkari in conversation with Bodhisatva Ganguli.
Okay, let me take this opportunity to welcome Sri Nitin Gadkari to the 7th edition of GBS. This is, of course, a digital edition because of the current situation. Nitinji has graced many physical occasions in the past, along with many of our other major events. Hopefully, next year, we will. This is the event held in Delhi, where Nitinji, you'll recall, even Prime Minister has come a number of times. Next year, hopefully, things will be more normal, or it'll be in physical form, and we will be able to get to see you in person. But Filhal, let's stick with the digital format. So I just wanted to मैं आपको थोड़ा एक out of syllabus प्रश्न पूछ रहा हूँ because since we have such a senior minister such as you, and because of the results in the elections yesterday, so what is the main message coming out from these elections? मैं infrastructure के बारे में भी मेरे पास काफी प्रश्न है, लेकिन मैं एक out of syllabus question भी पूछ रहा.
First of all, this is an indication of the people mind.
Right.
Now, the Indian politics is actually previously was dominated by 3 C's: caste,
Right.
criminal, and cash.
Right.
Caste, criminal, and cash. This is the important C of the politics. Previously, it was that. But this is the election which indicates that people are committed and giving vote, not on the basis of caste, religion, or any language or any sex, or it is to be they are giving vote for their development. And I always telling to the people that the politics of development, the 21st century's politics is for progress and development. The new generation of India, but to the young talented generation, is well educated. They understand what is to be important for the country and for the development of the society. They have a lot of expectation about their employment. They are very, very savvy about the technology and the innovation, entrepreneurship, science, technology, research skill. We name it as a knowledge and conversion of knowledge into power in the future for the country. Regarding Atmanirbhar Bharat, on the same policy, we are implementing the project, starting from infrastructure project, starting in either it is aviation, waterways, highways, then particularly highways. Everywhere, the technology which has already been used, it is to be giving good efforts, good comforts to the young generation of this country. And that is one of the reasons that people are very much, obviously, very much expecting that this government has ability and capability that they can fulfill their dreams. And that is one of the reasons that everywhere, apart from caste, religion, creed, and sex, people are voting for development. People are voting for socio-economic transformation. People are voting for economic programs, and people are voting for development of Atmanirbhar Bharat in the country. And that is exactly the theme of this Atmanirbhar Bharat is by and large supported by the people, and that is to be the policy taken by Honorable Prime Minister, Sabka Saath, सबका विकास, सबका विश्वास और सभी को साथ लेकर हम आगे जाएंगे. That is exact the spirit that we will not discriminate anybody on the basis of caste, creed, sex and religion. सबका साथ, सबका विकास. And justice with all and appeasement of none. That is exactly the principal concept of our policies. And Antyodaya, the last man of the society, who is socially, economically, educationally backward, and giving him shelter, giving him food, and giving him clothes. That is exactly a dream of the Prime Minister and Dindayal Upadhyay's socio-economic thinking, which is to be known as Antyodaya, socio-economic transformation, is our actually the target. Now, in broad way, I can tell you, the nationalism is the main spirit for the party. Good governance and development for making India super economic power in the world, the good governance and development. And the third is Antyodaya, the last man of the society who is socially, economically, educationally backward. His development is the highest priority to make India Atmanirbhar Bharat. Really, I am happy that on the same policies people are giving really good support to the party. Regarding Uttarakhand, I am telling you, yesterday I received a lot of news, information from the people that the way in which my ministry contribute there, making Char Dham project, we change the total scenario of Uttarakhand, making Gangotri, Yamunotri, Badrinath, Kedarnath, even connectivity to Manas Sarovar, all hill area. We are developing now. We are developing ropeways, cable car. 15 projects have been started. So the way in which the infrastructure in Uttarakhand is developed, everyone after election, everyone was talking about that our government under the leadership of Modi ji has given excellent infrastructure to Uttarakhand. Everywhere we are doing the same thing in Uttar Pradesh, in Manipur, even in Punjab, everywhere we are trying, and we don't discriminate anybody on the political level. And our basic mission is to work for the country. And I feel that this is exactly the support of the people by and large we receive. It is really a win-win situation for both, for the party, for the philosophy, and for the 100% for the government. Under the leadership of Modi ji, we are 100% succeed in this mission, and this is the indication of public support, which is already there was a lot of discussion in the mind of the people, particularly section of media was talking to every time that this election is very tough. It is to be a time, and they are all united against BJP. But after that, there is no 2 plus 2 is 4. This is not the mathematics in politics. And the way in which the backward, the farmers, and even Gao, Garib, Mazdoor, Kisan, all downtrodden, the way in which they support BJP, the particular the Mahila, ladies, and by and large, they are supporting. Even Muslim ladies also supporting and by and large scale to the BJP. It is really a good indication of democracy and qualitative democratic change in India. That is exactly the indication of this election.
In fact, Modi ji has used the term double engine, which is that the state government and the central government should both be, if it is of the BJP, it is beneficial. Can we say that there is another double engine, that is the welfare, which has created this Labharthis, the welfare beneficiaries, and infrastructure development. This is a kind of also another kind of double engine. Would you agree with that?
You are absolutely correct. But it is very difficult for me to explain you, but being a politician, I will tell you. There are different type of politics. One is nation interest politics, society interest politics, poor interest politics, farmer interest politics, middle class, trade, businessman, industry. We are benefiting all the sections because they are all the stakeholders of the country. But here is one of the important concept which is popularized in Indian politics, that is individual benefit politics. And in individual benefit politics, particularly in the South India, there was a lot of charities going on, giving free of charge idli and everything, and there are a lot of things are going on. But unfortunately, it is the time for the country and time for the democracy that we should think on the line that giving everything in free of charge, that is not the correct way of democratic process. We need to give the shelter, house, and everything to the poor people of the society. That is ultimately our aim. But at the same time, to create employment, create good employment potential, create 100% power, 24-hour 100% power, creating job opportunities, giving good education facilities, giving good health services, and the people who are not affording giving good medical services, giving them the scheme like Ayushya. So the way in which in the time of the COVID, our government is working for the poor people. At the same time, we are giving in the time of the crisis on COVID period, giving ration, that is the rice and wheat to the poor people with a very low cost. That is exactly the all things are is to be exclusively, it is a result of all the welfare schemes, developmental works, good administration, governance and development. And when the people understand this is the government which is committed for the progress of the poor people, for the progress of the common man, and where the socio-economic transformation process, you can read out successfully that there is a change. And that is the important reason that why the people support it, that are beyond the caste, religion, and creed and sex. That is exactly the indication of this result.
I think in the because of the developments in the Ukraine, the price of petrol is obviously going. Petrol and diesel is going up. Now, one of your passion has been, one can say, the use of the blended flexi fuel, I mean, basically blending. And you have spoken many times about it, something which you have driven. Where are we in terms of an adoption of this of the blending on a nationwide basis?
Actually, yesterday I have a big meeting. No, it's a Wednesday in Delhi.
Mm.
The all managing director of all big automobile manufacturing company was present, and the CIAN representation was there. And they promised me that they will manufacture flex engine, and they are all in the process. The problem is we have now the Euro 6 emission norms, and the flex engine in Brazil, Canada, and USA, with there is a norms of, actually the Euro 4 norms are there. So to get it for Euro 6, it is very important. So they are making research on it, and they are assuring me that within 6 months they will do it. I will explain you what is exactly this flex engine is. It is for two-wheeler. Bajaj, TVS, and Hero has already manufactured the flex engine. The choice is the consumer can use 100% petrol or 100% bioethanol. And now you remember that there is one car from Toyota named as Camry. That was a petrol car with 40% electricity. So the ideal stage is that we can make electric hybrid flex engine. It
Yeah.
means that it will be run on 100% bioethanol. Even in the emergency, it can run on 100% petrol. At the same time, 40% it will run on electricity. So this is to be a win-win combination. So Hyundai, Suzuki, and Toyota all have promised me that they are in the process. The Toyota is making hybrid electric flex engine, and within 6 months they are also going to be launch that. So it is to be going to be create new potential of demand for bioethanol. And now we are making bioethanol from rice, corn, sugarcane juice, and molasses. Presently, we are manufacturing 400 crore liter of ethanol. And now, after flex engine, our requirement will be 4,000 crore liter. So, in place of petrol, if we can use ethanol, it can be a great thing. Again, one thing which I want to tell you, still it is not finalized or approved by the petroleum companies. But one of the Russian scientists has given me the presentation by which 1 liter of petrol equal to 1 liter 200 ml of ethanol, because ethanol caloric value is less. And he gave me the presentation by which the caloric value of ethanol and caloric value of petrol will be the same. So I decided giving that presentation to petroleum minister. After that, Indian Oil chairman has taken discussion with them. In their laboratory in Faridabad, they are already doing experiments on 7 laboratories. They are making the experiment. Unofficially, I received the information that the technology is proven. After getting certificate from all agencies, our ethanol will be equal to petrol. So the ethanol rate will be 62 liter and petrol rate is 110, 120. I don't know what is going to be happen in the future. So it will be a great saving for the people, and there is no pollution. As compared with petrol, the ethanol is the green fuel. Then we are making bio LNG and bio CNG from biomass. You are in Delhi, particularly, there is lot of pollution problem because of burning of parali, rice straw. And now 5 ton of parali rice straw is giving 1 ton of bio LNG. Already the project, many of the projects are already started. And the day will come that India will get the bio LNG and bio CNG, and which can be used in tractor, in car, in buses and truck. It can be a great solution. It is going to be import substitute, cost effective, pollution free and indigenous. And now I'm just telling you, just before 2 hours, I opened one EV scooter showroom, and it's popular now. 250 startup are working on e-scooter. So you understand, now just some of the people are manufacture the scooter which have charging up to only 70 kilometer, and their speed is not more than 40 kilometer. The cost is only 70,000 rupees. So that scooter will be good for the Safai Kamgar, for the compounder, for the nurse, for the peon, because every day he cannot move more than 40 to 50 kilometers. So there is a saving. So with 70-kilometer charging in the full day, he can enjoy. After going to the house, he again charge the scooter. So this is going to be change, a revolutionary change in the transport sector. We are working on public transport system on electricity, ropeway, cable car, and then that which railway? Funicular railway. Then we are working on trolley bus, double trolley bus. So these are the future where electric will be the fuel, and we will make that electric from the solar. Now the 38% of the power now we are getting from solar. And the most important thing which I will tell you, that you please take the cognizance of this historical event. At 16 March in Delhi, I am going to launch a power project, a pilot project for green hydrogen car. The car is from the Toyota, the green hydrogen car, and green hydrogen is from Indian Oil from Faridabad. And the first time, the first car is running on Indian road from green hydrogen. My idea is the vision of the sewage water in the cities. We can make the recycling of water. And for solid waste management, with the rooftop solar and small windmill, we can get electricity with the less than 1 rupees per unit, and by which we 70% of cost in green hydrogen is power. And from that water, we can make green hydrogen by electrolyzer. Now, Indian engineers are manufacturing electrolyzer. The one of the company in Bangalore, they are exporting 90% of their production to USA. And that electrolyzer we can use to making for green hydrogen. And there will be a generator on ethanol by which we can pressurize the bar pressure, increase the pressure for green hydrogen up to some ton bar, and by which it can be green hydrogen will be available. And every municipal corporation, every municipal town corporation, there is a solid waste is there. We can make green hydrogen from organic waste. We can make green hydrogen from sewage water. And we are not in favor of making making black hydrogen, brown hydrogen, that is from coal, that is from petroleum. It will be a green hydrogen, which is the future for the country. And even you can use green hydrogen in cement factory, chemical factory, pharmaceutical factory. Even in Europe, the green hydrogen, the train is already running. Even for the flights also, in the aviation, you can use green hydrogen. So there are a lot of potential. Now the Embril company from Brazil, they are doing ethanol, adding ethanol in aviation fuel. So our farmers will be benefited. Diversification of agriculture towards energy and power sector, and making benefit to the farmers, because we have sugar surplus, we are rice surplus, we are wheat surplus, we are corn surplus, and this surplus of food grain will convert into bioethanol, and bioethanol is a green fuel. It will change the total scenario of agriculture and rural economy and rural India. At the same time, it will reduce the import, and there will be no pollution, and creating more employment potential in the 115 aspirant district, agriculture, rural and tribal India, rural India. That is exactly the mission behind all of this vision.
Let me shift to the highway sector. If you can, Nitin, give us an update on the current award and construction status of highway development. And also, I think this budget has given, there is the emphasis is on capex, and I think there is particularly I'm talking 22, 23, and especially on roads, the spending has gone up. So if you can just give us an update of what's happening. It has been one of the big successes, obviously.
It is to be one of the success story of the country under the able leadership of Prime Minister. We are now already make 3 world records. One is 38 kilometer road construction per day, highest in the world as far as national highway is concerned. The second world record is we have constructed 2.5 kilometer 4 lane cement concrete road on Delhi Mumbai Express Highway in Vadodara in 24 hours. And the third record, the Guinness Book of World Record, that is third Guinness Book of World Record, is making 26 kilometer one lane single lane bitumen road in 22 hours in Solapur Vijapur section. So our work is going fast. I don't have any problem, and I'm confident that now we want to go up to 50 kilometer per day. So we are working on that line. Actually, yesterday I signed the file where more than 1,000 kilometer road contract has already awarded. So before March, the last year record we will complete, and we are on the line. Because of COVID, we are facing some problems, some land acquisition. Without of 90% land acquisition, we are not awarding the project. But still for this year up to the end of March, we will try to make the record higher than the previous year. So the things are moving fast. We are making green express highways. And only thing which I will tell you, you go anywhere in any district, in any state of India, and ask the question to our opposition party leader, ask the question to any journalist, ask the people a question to common man or a taxi driver, and asking about the road. I am confident everyone will speak positively, and everyone will tell you that how the situation is changing. So this is the success story, and giving highest priority for infrastructure development. We are creating new jobs. At the same time, our mission is to reduce the logistic cost. Presently, the logistic cost in our country is 16%. In China, it is 12%. And in USA, it is 12 to 12%. European countries also 12%. My idea is to, by making 26 green express highway, 24 industrial corridors, making 4 lane, 6 lane, 8 lane access control road, 100% we are going to reduce the time. From Delhi to Mumbai now presently one truck is taking 48 hours, 50 hours. It will be with only 22 hours. So the truck will take double the trips in 1 month. Previously they are doing 4 trips, then they will 8 to 10 trips more. So at the same time, Delhi to Mumbai with 12 hours, Delhi to Dehradun 2 hours, Delhi to Haridwar 2 hours, Delhi to Amritsar 4 hours, Delhi to Jaipur 2 hours, then Delhi to Katra 6 hours, Delhi to Srinagar 8 hours. And just I'm giving you the example, Delhi to Meerut, it was previously 4.5 hours, now it comes to 40 minutes. We are making Kanpur to Lucknow, that is to be within half hour you can go from Kanpur to Lucknow. Then we are making Chennai to Bangalore in 2 hours. Lot of new road we are making. We are connecting all the ports, and I am confident that by which we are going to reduce the logistic cost. Presently, the transporter are using diesel. So my idea, my vision is to increase the use of biofuel, use of LNG and CNG in construction equipments, at the same time in trucks. So suppose you are going to convert one bus, diesel bus or one truck, from diesel to LNG, the cost is 10 lakh, 8 lakh rupees, and you will get your cost back within 290 days. This is the economics, and the pollution is less. So 100% by good roads, by using new alternative fuels, we will be at 8% of logistic cost. Then it will be a big effect. Presently it is 16%, though 6 to 8% less is there. We will increase our export, and we will make double the export, and we will be more competitive in the world as compared with China. Now the whole world is interested to deal with India. Our automobile industry size is 7.5 lakh crore. And my idea is within 5 years, we will make a 15 lakh crore. We will be the number one manufacturing hub of automobile in the world. All the international reputed brands are present in India. We are making vehicles on electric, flex engines. Our already two-wheeler industry, the Bajaj, TVS, and Hero, they are already exporting 50% of their production. The automobile industry is the industry which is giving highest employment in the country. This is the industry which is giving highest revenue of GST giving state and central government. So I'm confident that by creating 15 lakh crore of the industry, we will create more employment potential and good revenue for the government.
Is there a case for reducing GST rates on automobiles?
It is not in my hand. You have an appropriate question, but ultimately the finance minister will take the decision. But I always recommending finance minister that vehicles on biofuel, vehicle on flex engine, already on electric vehicle there is a rate is less. Even in the biofuel on bio LNG and bio CNG, the tax rate the petroleum LNG and CNG it is 28%, and here it is only 5%. Even in ethanol the rate is very less compared with the petrol. So government is encouraging, but at the same time you understand presently we are using maximum petrol and diesel, and total scenario of the international scenario is not good. We are facing crucial problems because of there is a war between Russia and Ukraine, and I feel that it is really a big challenge. So the only option is import substitute, cost effective, pollution free, and indigenous. And electric is the indigenous fuel. The ethanol, methanol, biodiesel, bio-CNG, bio-LNG is the fuel. Even we are now moving towards green hydrogen, that is to be the futuristic technology, and where we can make India Atmanirbhar Bharat by developing this. Presently, we have the import of 8 lakh crores, and after 5 years, it can go up to 25 lakh crores. So if we can save this 25 lakh crore, and if we can go into the Indian economy, you just understand what will be the electrifying effect of all these policies.
The goal of reaching Delhi Mumbai in 14 hours or 12 hours or 14 hours, when will we be able to achieve that?
It for Mumbai it will take some time, but up to Vadodara, up to end of this year we will start the road. Jaipur also we will start the road, and already I have taken the trial. My car was experimentally running on the speed of 170 kilometers per hour. So we are changing the rules also regarding axis control express highway, a 8-lane axis control highway, 6-lane highway, 4-lane highway. So 100% it is going to be a game changer for all of us.
Right. So, one sort of slightly technical, I think in 2018 we changed the rules in terms of how highways are to be measured and brought it in line with the international norms. Is that correct?
No, everything is same.
Okay.
Actually, there was a confusion somewhere that somewhere we are making 4-lane.
Huh.
So 1 lane to be counted as a 1 kilometer and 4-lane were counted. Some people was there was a methodology with that 4 kilometer was there.
Right, right.
But we are going with the international standards, and the standards on the basis of that, there is no change. Everything is same, and we are making this 40 kilometer per day. We are not confusing or making fooling to the people.
Okay. Um, just a couple of questions. I just wanted on the impact of the highway program on the aspirational districts, the 115 aspirational districts. What kind of a multiplier effect is it having?
We are already developing the road infrastructure in rural, agriculture, tribal, and particularly 115 aspirant district, giving highest priority for that. For example, we are developing the infrastructure, road infrastructure of 2 lakh crore in Northeast, in particularly Manipur, Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, Nagaland, everywhere there is a need for that. Actually, the Northeast important problem is the development of infrastructure, road connectivity, air connectivity, railway connectivity, waterways connectivity. And now at the time when I was shipping and port minister, I completed dredging in Ganga, starting from Varanasi to Haldia, 3 meter draft is there. After that, from Bengal Sea is there, and after that in Brahmaputra, we have making already complete the work of 3 meter of draft. So waterways are started. We have go up to the Bangladesh in Mungli port, and we have make the dredging there. So now the waterways are developed, roads are developed, and now I'm telling you we are giving highest priority on the basis of particularly socially, economically, educationally backward area. Then we are giving priority for development of religious and tourism tourist centers. Now I am giving you the example that for Manas Sarovar, either you have to go to Nepal or from Sikkim there is a way, but it's a big long way. But now from Uttarakhand, from Pithoragarh, going to Manas Sarovar, we are 90% work has completed. We can go to Manas Sarovar from India, from Uttarakhand. Just the end of this year, it will be completed. Then we are making Char Dham project, Badrinath, Kedarnath, Gangotri, Yamunotri. It will be all season road for anywhere, anytime you can go there. Then we are making a big road from Ladakh, Leh to Kargil. The tunnel we are making. We save 5,000 crore on that tunnel. The previously tender was going up to 11,000 crore, but we have just 5,000 crore saving is there. And the tunnel time period was up to 2026, but we are going to complete before 24/8. Then we are making Jedmore tunnel, by which you can come up to Srinagar. Then Srinagar you can go to Jammu. Between the road there is a Delhi Katra Express Highway. By that road you can come to Amritsar and Amritsar to Delhi, and by Delhi you can take the highway to Mumbai. And going up to the Mumbai, before that Surat, we are making Green Express Highway, going to from Surat to Nasik, Nasik to Ahmednagar, Ahmednagar to Solapur, and Solapur then it go to Kurnool, by which it can go up to Hyderabad, Bangalore, Mangalore, Cochin, Trivandrum, and Chennai. So it will be a total connectivity starting from Ladakh Leh. And before Ladakh Leh, from Manali, Atal Tunnel is constructed, Rohtang Pass. Actually, previously it was 3.5 hours for just going through Rohtang Pass. Now it is only 10 minutes. You can go by Atal Tunnel. After that, we are making 4 tunnels connecting to Ladakh and Leh and making that road in Himalaya. So after that, it can be really, you can Kashmir se Kanyakumari. Everything will be the common for it. So really, this team is going to be completed. And I'm confident within a year we will complete this trip.
Is one of your priorities right now must be improving infrastructure in the border areas with China, opposite China?
I don't want to make any comments on other thing about China and other things, security measure, but I am
Sure.
telling you full confidently that we are the highest priority. We are making all road network in Arunachal Pradesh. We are developing the border area. We are having highest priority for developing road network in Uttarakhand, Himachal, and Kashmir. We are doing. You just go and visit there. My suggestion is you go to Kargil, see the Jojila Tunnel, Jedmore Tunnel, Ladakh, Leh roads, and find out and go and see with your own eyes how the road development is going on. The BRO is working in a very, very difficult situation, -8 degree temperature. Our people are working there, and we have the highest priority for that.
Nitinji, thank you so much for giving us time. I think you've answered a very wide range of questions on many subjects. So thank you once again for gracing this occasion. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.